Ever wondered how that golden nectar ends up on your toast? The art of harvesting and processing honey has evolved, blending age-old traditions with modern innovations. Let's embark on a journey from hive to jar, uncovering the meticulous steps that transform the bee's blueprint. Understanding honey production. At the heart of every jar of honey are thousands of hardworking honeybees. Worker bees, typically female, collect nectar from flowers, flying up to 5 miles from their hive to find suitable blooms. Nectar is stored in their specialized honey stomach, separate from their digestive stomach, where enzymes begin the process of breaking down complex sugars. When a bee returns to the hive, it regurgitates the nectar into the mouths of other bees, a process that sounds less appetizing than it is efficient. This enzyme-rich nectar is then deposited into honeycomb cells, where the bees fan it with their wings to reduce moisture content. Once it thickens to the right consistency, around 17–18% water content, the cells are sealed with beeswax, creating nature's version of a vacuum-sealed food storage system. This honey isn't just food for humans. It's the bees' emergency. Timing is everything. When to harvest. Knowing when to harvest honey is an art and science that beekeepers have perfected over centuries. This process is aided by tools like digital hive monitors that track hive health, temperature, and activity. Beekeepers know it's time to harvest when at least 80% of the honeycomb cells are capped with wax. This capping is the bee's way of saying, the honey's ready. Uncapped honey often has a higher moisture content, which can lead to fermentation and spoilage. Timing is also influenced by the season and weather conditions. For instance, late spring and early summer are prime honey harvesting times in most regions, as flowers are abundant and bees are at peak productivity. Waiting too long can risk overripe honey, which darkens and loses its delicate flavors. With the help of tools like refractometers, suit up, preparing for the harvest. Beekeeping isn't for the faint-hearted, and no one wants to get on the wrong side of a bee army. That's why preparation is key. Beekeepers don full-body suits made from lightweight, breathable materials that provide maximum protection against stings. Modern suits come with improved ventilation systems and ergonomic designs, making it easier to work in hot weather. Gloves and veils are non-negotiable, protecting hands and faces from potential attacks. Some experienced beekeepers forego gloves for better dexterity, but only when working with docile colonies. Tools like smokers are used to calm the bees, emitting a puff of cool smoke that disrupts their alarm pheromones. This gives beekeepers the precious window they need to work, without triggering a defensive swarm. Harvesting is a delicate dance between respecting the bees' territory and ensuring human safety. Clearing the way, removing bees from the super. Once suited up, it's time to access the honey super, the part of the hive where bees store surplus honey. This step requires gently clearing the bees to avoid harming them or disrupting their work. Beekeepers employ various techniques, from using bee escapes, one-way passages that let bees exit but not re-enter the super, to applying non-toxic repellents that encourage bees to move to lower parts of the hive. Another popular method is lightly smoking the hive, which makes the bees retreat deeper into the structure. Modern tools like fume boards, which emit a gentle smell disliked by bees, are also widely used. Each method aims to minimize uncapping, revealing the liquid gold. Uncapping is where the honey-making magic becomes visible. Once the frames are removed from the hive, the beekeeper uses specialized tools to remove the wax seals that cover the honeycomb cells. Heated knives, uncapping rollers, and even lasers are used to make this process faster and more precise. The wax cappings are carefully collected, as they can be melted down and repurposed for making candles, lip balms, and other beeswax products. Uncapping must be done carefully to avoid damaging the honeycomb itself, which can be returned to the hive for reuse. Preserving the comb saves the bees time and energy, allowing them to focus on making more honey instead of rebuilding. The sight of glistening, golden honey oozing out of the cells is extraction methods, spinning, and draining. Honey extraction has come a long way, with modern methods designed to maximize yield and efficiency. Centrifugal extractors are the most popular choice among beekeepers today. Frames are placed in a circular device that spins at high speeds, using centrifugal force to fling honey out of the comb without damaging it. This method is not only efficient, but also environmentally friendly, as it allows the comb to be reused. For smaller scale operations or hobbyists, the crush and strain method is still a viable option. This involves manually crushing the honeycomb and straining the mixture through fine mesh to separate honey from wax and debris. While less efficient, this method has the advantage of being simple and requiring minimal equipment. Extractors often come equipped with digital controls, straining and filtering, ensuring purity. Freshly extracted honey often contains tiny bits of wax, pollen, and other particles that can affect its texture and clarity. To ensure the honey is both visually appealing and free of unwanted debris, beekeepers use straining and filtering techniques. The simplest method involves passing the honey through fine mesh or cheesecloth to separate out larger particles like wax and bee debris. For those who prefer raw honey's full nutritional benefits, minimal filtration is key. This type of honey retains pollen, natural enzymes, and antioxidants, which are thought to boost immunity and provide other health benefits. However, commercial producers catering to a broader market often use advanced filtration methods. These include fine filters and even vacuum-assisted filtration systems that remove microparticles, ensuring the honey appears crystal clear. Sustainability-conscious beekeepers are turning to gravity-based systems, where honey flows naturally through filters without the need for pumps or excessive handling. This technique helps preserve the honey's delicate flavor and aroma. The balance between purity and natural integrity is a delicate one, but when done bottling, from extractor to jar. After filtration, honey embarks on its final step before reaching consumers: bottling. This stage requires precision and attention to detail to maintain the honey's quality. Beekeepers first ensure that all jars or bottles are sterilized to eliminate any risk of contamination. Many operations use automated bottling systems that can accurately measure quantities, ensuring consistency across batches. These machines are particularly useful for large-scale producers, allowing them to handle thousands of jars in a day. Proper sealing is crucial in this process because honey is hygroscopic. It absorbs moisture from the air, which can lead to fermentation if not sealed tightly. Labels play a dual role in modern honey marketing. They not only display essential information like the floral source and production date, but also offer storytelling opportunities. For example, premium producers include details about the specific apiary or even the individual hive the honey came from. QR codes have become a popular addition, enabling consumers to scan and trace the journey of their jar of honey from hive to table. By the time the honey is bottled, quality control, ensuring the best product. In today's competitive market, quality control is more important than ever. Beekeepers use refractometers to measure moisture content, ensuring honey falls within the optimal range of 17–18%. Higher moisture levels can lead to fermentation, while lower levels risk crystallization. Some producers also test for pollen content, enzyme activity, and flavor profiles to ensure their honey meets premium standards. Traceability is a key selling point, with many producers using blockchain technology to certify the authenticity of their honey. This level of scrutiny not only builds consumer trust, but also protects beekeepers from counterfeit products flooding the market. And that's the incredible journey of honey, from the hard work of bees to the careful hands of beekeepers, all the way to your jar. If you enjoyed learning about the fascinating world of honey harvesting and processing, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss more sweet and sticky content like this. Got any questions or fun honey facts? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay sweet.